If you've arrived here, you're ready to take a quantum leap in your life into the space between. Just the fact that you're here and have landed on this channel shows that you are open to take the leap. Sometimes we find the mind dictating how we are doing, what we may be doing wrong or what others are doing wrong. But it's really not about that. It's simply about stepping back from all of that, watching from the space between, the center, the balance between thoughts, words, emotions, feelings, simply watching. When you pull back behind the mind, the awareness is not involved in the constant process of thinking. The presence of your consciousness will illuminate everything in you and around you. Your relationships will ease, and you will be more and more at peace. Really, when you look at it, why worry? Why get annoyed or fearful? The world around you is what it is. The mind may be carrying on with all of its antics, but that doesn't change the world itself. It only changes the perspective of your inner world. When you really look at the world around you as it is without all the mind chatter, you see that everything is perfectly okay. The trees, the sky, everything around you. Self-victimization, fear, guilt, and the like are all a part of the mind. When we step into the space between the thoughts, we realize that all of the mind chatter is not important at all. We find a whole new world that we have never ever discovered. The energy, the power of the space between comes when you see no opposites, no resistance. You are balanced. You find that you have more energy than you had ever thought possible. What exhausts others will draw a little energy from you. What may take someone else hours will take you minutes. That is the very difference between staying calm and centered in the space between and using your energy swinging in all directions. Like the swinging of a pendulum, we need to balance ourselves. We need to topple the walls to see past the veil. When we live in extremes, when we keep maintaining these habits, which include drama, judgment, fear, guilt, victimization, and the like, we cannot advance forward. We get stuck. We create a sort of groove, a habit. No forward energy can be spent. It is all spent as we keep serving these extremes. Our next question from here is, how do we stop this habit? How do we balance the pendulum? How do we balance ourselves? What we do is, we leave it all alone. The pendulum will eventually stop swinging, as will our emotions. If we don't stop feeding these extremes with our energy, we will then naturally center ourselves. We watch the pendulum of our emotions, feelings, thoughts swing to and fro until it naturally rests in the center of the pendulum, the space between. As you come to your center, you will be filled with energy, because that very energy you may have wasted on these extremes is now presently available to you. All we need to do is watch and let the thoughts, judgments, the fear pass by. We see past all the noise to a harmony, a stillness that does not exist through the mind. The space of peace is not just within us, it exists all around us. We realize that we all exist together in the space between. We see that we are the stillness behind the noise of the mind and the emotions. When we are in a dispute in a relationship, when we let go and let it pass with no judgment of ourselves or of others, when we are just watching without labeling, we find that the energy calms. We are not throwing the energy at the other person or back at the other person in defense. As the energy finally balances, this energy eventually dissipates. Both see this disturbed energy in a clearer light, and life becomes more peaceful. When you stop participating in these swings, the energies will naturally find their way, their balance. You will become much clearer because so much energy is flowing into you. The experience of being present in each moment will become a natural state. You will not be fixed on certain things or caught in the thoughts of the mind. As we continue to do this, we become clearer. Events in our lives will actually seem to unfold in slow motion, moving in the timeless moments of the space between. You are not your thoughts. You are the space between the thoughts. We start to see that we are surrounded by situations that are a catalyst to our growth. Why not experiment? Let's be curious about how all of this really works. If we've never tried it, how can we really know the truth? But we can open and see what actually happens. When we are balanced and in the space between, there is no need to call, to echo it out to others from the mountaintops. That is just the mind in play again. When we are truly in the space between, there is no need to speak of it. It just is. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. I always enjoy hearing from you.